Yo, AFC East Roundtable. Welcome back to another episode here on the channel. Today we will be previewing the big game on Sunday between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. We have a big-time Super Bowl to talk about. We're also going to be talking about our respective teams within the AFC East. We're going to be breaking down what's going on with the New York Jets in this offseason, the Miami Dolphins, the Buffalo Bills, the New England Patriots. Yes, we know that the AFC East is not active in the big game, and it's been a couple weeks since the Buffalo Bills played in the playoffs, but we're still going to be live talking about everything around the NFL, just not talking about the AFC East, but we'll be talking about everything around the league in the NFL. So with that being said, welcome to the show, fellas. TD, Dan, Tyson, everybody in the chat, everybody hit that thumbs up button. Let's get it rolling. TD, how you doing today, my friend?
I'm great, man, other than the fact that I got murdered in Madden today, so it's all good.
Hey, man, it's all good. Right, Dan? It's all good.
Yeah. I mean, I know that all three of us, with the exception of Tyson, who has played well, we got absolutely murked. I got destroyed 38-14.
He still lost.
Yeah, but he does have a dub.
No, I won my week 1 game. What are you talking about?
I thought he lost.
No, I won. I beat the Dolphins in my first game.
I thought you was playing the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, that was week 2, and we already on week 2. Y'all lagging behind. Y'all PS5.
Well, you lost that one then. How about that?
You know, y'all are we are the master console. You know, that's what we do on Xbox.
Hey, you had the draft the day before us. Of course, you're going to be ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Tomorrow.
All I do know is that I put up a nice little compilation of TD getting skunked 41-0.
Oh my, bro! Why you can't just leave me alone? I'm on a whole different console. You still trolling
Killer
me?
and Zombie's not going to leave us alone.
Bro.
TD, Dan, and Richie all trash at Madden. Pat's winning that division. Nah, man, listen. It is what it is.
I was promising after a while.
I'm still going to be
watching Dan's game while I was live streaming. Dan, you actually not too bad, bro. Like, you just
Dan ain't no good.
And so it took me a while
better
to
than you.
And so my offense started firing on cylinders after a minute.
Dude, in my game, I was dominating the first quarter. It was winning, and then dominating with Saquon Barkley. Really good game, up by 7. And then Geno Smith just started throwing pick 6 after pick 6. I'm like, all right, I'm just beating myself in this game. What the hell? And then it just became a blowout in the second half.
So honestly, all I want to do is 800. And so all I want to be is 500 by the end of this first season.
I got to start playing again, bro. I don't play Madden anymore, and I'm realizing, if I want to be in a league, I should probably play every day. So I'm get back to my good old days. But whatever, we're not going to talk about Madden this entire time. Let's talk about other things around the NFL. Everybody tuning into the stream, do us a gigantic favor and hit that thumbs up button. And hope you guys are having a fantastic night. So let's get right into the Super Bowl, because I feel like this is a really big game, and I think there's a lot of people swaying. And I know you three are on the Eagles. I think 75% of the world are on the Eagles, to be honest. I think everyone is heavy Philadelphia, and I'm sure the chat is as well. I'm going to put a poll up in the chat. And there's also a lot of news I want to get to regarding the NFL, that Derek Carr is meeting with the New Orleans Saints. That's an interesting thing to talk about, and other free agency stuff. So let's talk about the Super Bowl first. TD, what are you excited for the most in this game? Obviously, I know you got the Eagles, but what are certain things that you're really looking forward to unfolding? Any matchups or
honestly, I don't have any I don't have anything in this game. Two great teams gonna battle it out. The only thing that benefits me in this game is trolling the Tuaniers, so I hope Jalen Hurts wins, so that I could troll them. But outside of that, man, I really do truly believe that Jalen Hurts will win a Super Bowl. Ain't that crazy, y'all? Ain't that crazy? Jalen Hurts is about to win a Super Bowl unless Patty Mahomes takes it away. But it's just proving the point at this point, man, unless you have a historic roster, you need a quarterback who is a dual threat. You need a quarterback who isn't just good, but they also have a superpower. Without that, man, it's hard to succeed unless you got a Patty Mahomes, Joe Burrow type guy, man. So it just shows you it's scary for where the Dolphins are going forward, but time will tell. We'll see.
How about you, Dan?
Yeah, man. And so it's definitely not good that 75%, including Vegas, is picking the Eagles. I've definitely made that mistake before, especially when it comes into any sort of betting situation. And I hate starting takes off like this, but I mean, on paper, overall, is the Eagles are just a better team outside of the quarterback and the tight end position. I'd probably give the leaning right toward the coaching on Kansas City. Those are the three advantages, but literally Philadelphia has the advantage in every single other position group. The offensive line, the defensive line, secondary, receivers. I think that team is very, very complete. I think that even if Jalen Hurts has an off day, which I'm not foreseeing him to, I mean, really that Kansas City Chiefs secondary is a bit suspect. Say that he does have an off day, I could definitely see their running game completely taking or sort of carrying the weight from that perspective. It's going to be good. I really have no stake in either team. I definitely don't want to see the Chiefs win just because they're in the AFC, which I'm sure everybody else in this entire roundtable is rooting against them as well. But really, I'm just hoping for a super close fought game. And
I ain't rooting against the Chiefs.
Oh, you have the Chiefs.
I'm rooting
So
for
you
the
want
Chiefs.
the Chiefs to win.
I want the Chiefs to win, yes.
Do you? Interesting.
100%.
Interesting. Well, I'm very curious to hear your take on that. But, I mean, overall, I'm just excited to be able to sit down and watch some football. I'm having a shit ton of people over at my house, firing up the grill, man. I'm going to make some barbecue pork, a nice little Boston butt on top of that, and I'm just going to have a couple of beers and enjoy the game, man. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I want to see some content of that, Dan.
Oh, yeah, I'm planning on it. I'm going to vlog it.
How about you, Tyson? How you feeling about this game?
You share my screen because I already know who's gonna win. The final score of the game, we don't even have to watch the game. It's gonna be 37-34 Eagles. This was leaked on Pro Football Focus. It's over. The Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is rigged for the Eagles. Thankfully. So that's all. There's no. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, the Eagles are the better team. They have the better defense. They have the better quarterback. The Eagles are overall just a better team.
Better quarterback.
Defensive line. Yeah, they have the better quarterback. Mahomes is the worst Super Bowl quarterback in the history of the NFL. If you look at his passer rating is worse than Rex Grossman. Even though
better to make him worse than Jalen Hurts.
How is it? Give me one thing that he's better at than Jalen Hurts.
Everything besides running?
Well, the running is a huge aspect to football.
Okay.
But
I think Mahomes is better than Jalen Hurts. I don't think that
has 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. He has a worse quarterback rating.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm talking about
this is a Super Bowl, and we're talking about the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
so
but
I don't. Why would I want to put my hands into a quarterback that can't perform in the Super Bowl?
No, I just don't think you can say he's the better quarterback.
If Jalen Hurts goes out there and outperforms Mahomes and wins a Super Bowl over Mahomes in the Super Bowl, is Mahomes still a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts?
Well, yeah, I guess we'll see. I mean, Super Bowl quarterback.
I'm hypothetically speaking. If Jalen Hurts goes out there and balls out, Mahomes performs the same way he did against the Buccaneers. First of all, there's not going to be any excuses this time around because the offensive line is pretty damn good for the Chiefs. But can we say for a sure fact that if Jalen Hurts goes out there, and let's just say hypothetically he throws for 3 touchdowns, doesn't turn the ball over, throws for 300 yards, and Mahomes goes out there and throws, 2 to 3 picks, and he has another horrible Super Bowl and he's 1-2. Can we sit here and say that Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Mahomes? Richie, would you give that to Jalen Hurts? Richie?
I don't know. I'm just talking about based off career-wise. I mean, he's accomplished more Mahomes in my eyes.
Okay, well, that's why I said hypothetically speaking, they would have the same amount of Super Bowls and Mahomes would be 1-2.
Yeah, Mahomes would be 1-2. So I guess, but I don't know.
I would say, all right, go ahead.
What do you got, TD?
No, I would say this. He wouldn't be better than Mahomes yet, but he would be a better postseason quarterback than Mahomes. And he can eclipse Mahomes one day, but he wouldn't be yet. But Mahomes has absolutely been terrible in the postseason. Nobody talks about that. His postseason performances across the board have not been good at all. and nobody talks about that. But he wouldn't be better yet, but he'll be headed on his way if he can keep it up another year or two. He could definitely end up saying that he's better. I think it's just going to come down to postseason success, Tyson, long term.
So TD, I'm curious, what makes you think he's a bad postseason quarterback?
His postseason record.
I mean, he went to 5 straight AFC championships. No?
Yeah, going to him, but how did you play in him? You got to go look
Mahomes
at his
has
Super
a passer
Bowl
rating
stat.
of 106.1 with
Super Bowl
3,902 yards, 32 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions in 13 games in his playoff career. That's bad.
Have you seen his Super Bowl stats?
Yes, I have, but you're saying postseason. You're not saying Super Bowl.
My bad.
It's a big difference.
And I misspoke. I'm specifically talking about
Super Bowl.
Super
Yes,
Bowls.
you're right.
He is terrible in the Super Bowl. Have you seen
He's
those
not
numbers?
bad in the postseason, that's for sure.
But have you seen his Super Bowl numbers?
Yes, I have. And you're right.
Are they terrible?
Yes, they are.
That's what I was talking about. I rattled off postseason. But to me, even in postseason, it's a wash just like regular season. That's why I can't give Tyson that edge yet, saying that Jalen Hurts is better. Because every year Mahomes is going to put up numbers in the regular season. Jalen Hurts is probably going to be an MVP candidate for years to come. They're going to be a wash in the regular season, just like they are for MVP now. And I think whoever wins this Super Bowl may win the MVP.
Well, doesn't the MVP get announced the day before?
Is it?
Yeah, NFL honors Saturday.
And the regular season MVP.
Yeah, regular season MVP.
Well, we'll see. I think Jalen Hurts might actually get it.
Think so?
No, Mahomes is going to win the MVP.
I think Jalen Hurts should, because the only thing that hurt Jalen Hurts was the time that he missed.
Yeah,
What's more valuable, the Super Bowl MVP or the regular season MVP?
Yeah, but Hurts would need the regular season if he's going to start making.
I think Mahomes is going to win it for the whole purpose of everyone was saying Mahomes ain't going to be the same without Tyreek. He literally put up one of his better seasons. And then stack him up against any quarterback in the regular season, he's up there. He's going to win MVP again. But yeah, I think this Super Bowl is going to be awesome, to be honest, for a lot of reasons. The Eagles are freaking stacked. They are the better team. They have pretty much, like Dan said, everything going for them. I think the Chiefs' advantage is the quarterback, the tight end, and the coach. Outside of that, the Eagles have everything. They got the trenches. They got the defense overall. I mean, they got a squad, and they're ready to go. And they're rolling, too. We haven't really seen this Eagles team struggle in the postseason. But what the Chiefs have is they have experience in the Super Bowl, whether it's good experience or bad experience. So they know what it's going to be like in the big game. So they're not going to have as much jitters as maybe the Philadelphia Eagles may have, first game jitters in the big game. So I just feel like I'm a big underdog guy, and I feel like a lot of people picking the Eagles. I feel like the Chiefs do have a chance. I'm not saying it's likely, but I'm going to roll with them in this game, but we'll see. There's a lot of things to break down. I'm kind of curious of what the line is on BetUS.
It's in like 1.5.
So, guys, BetUS is the proud sponsor of today's live stream. As you guys are always aware, they are the official sportsbook sponsor of the AFC's Roundtable. Let's see what it's looking like on BetUS. If you guys want to bet on the Super Bowl, you know where to go. All right.
1.5,
they got
right?
As 1-point favorites on BetUS.
Yeah.
You can bet on the Super Bowl on the coin toss, Dan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. And it goes in a lot deeper with that. In fact, I was looking over some of the novelty bets they have. Like, it goes as deep as into the guy singing the national anthem. What color hat is he going to be wearing? Or whether or not that Budweiser or Heineken will be the first commercial to show.
Yeah.
Out of the two.
Wow.
I saw, like, which quarterback is going to be panned to first during the national anthem. Patrick Mahomes,
that or who's going to be shown first? Is it the Kelsey's mother, or was it? I think it might have been Mahomes' wife, Brittany. So, bunch of super cool novelty bets. Honestly, as far as this game is concerned, is there really even any potential like big winnings? Like when it comes down into even betting on the spread, the over/under, etc. I feel like novelty is where the money's at.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many interesting bets here on BetUS that you can make. And again, guys, if you want to download BetUS, click the link down below in the description. You will get $50 of free bets when you make an account without even making a deposit. But if you do want to make a deposit, they get 125% sign-up bonus up to $2,500. So there is a lot of interesting bets that you can make. As Dan was alluding to, you can bet on the coin toss, team calling the coin toss to be right or wrong. There's a lot of fun stuff. First half bets, player prop bets. You guys know the vibes. So make sure you guys check out BETUS for all the latest sportsbook gambling heading into the big game in a Super Bowl. So TD, if you were going to make a bet on this game on BETUS for the spread, at least you think, I mean, it's so close. It's just one. So the Eagles are covering that -1 spread in your eyes, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
I don't think there would be no, I guess. I mean, what would be the point of even betting the spread? Because if it's only 1 point, you might as well just bet the money line.
Yeah, which is true, but I still bet Eagles win. I would bet it because Eagles gonna win by 3. That's just one of those guess bets.
You can do an alternate spread.
Take the money. I would take the money line, and just Eagles win it, obviously. But if I was to make bets, Richie, I'm gonna be honest, it would be on some of the wild stuff. I would actually bet on the coin flip, things like that. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to expect in this Super Bowl. This Super Bowl can be pretty or it can be ugly for one or the other teams. And this is just one of those, like, these teams are built different and they do it a different way. And I actually think that the Chiefs could possibly get blown out. There's a possibility they actually get blown out. As long as you stop Travis Kelce, it's a wrap. But will the Eagles hone in on that? That's just my take on it. But we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, that's what I would bet. I'll do things like the coin flip and things of that nature. But overall, I'll also do things like the props, like Jalen Hurts, rushing yards. I'll do things like Patrick Mahomes, touchdowns, things of that nature. But I think some of the things that's underestimated in Super Bowl games, there's always some type of kickoff return or something like that happens in the big game.
Definitely. That or whatever. Like, I mean, honestly, say that I'm betting on the game at all, it's probably going to have to be either the over or the unders. Would not be surprised because BETUS does allow you to bet the over under based off of the half. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs start off slow and then they turn it on during the second half. So the under in that first half is very attractive to me, and the over for the overall game is very attractive to me as well. So that's probably what I'm going to be eyeing for that. Say that I'm putting anything down.
You said the over, Dan?
Yeah, for the overall game, but I'm going to take the under in the first half.
Interesting. I like it. So yeah, that's really the preview for BETUS, but on Prize Picks, we can get some player prop bets to talk about. So on Prize Picks, as you guys are aware, that is another proud sponsor of the channel, and we can go in there and make some money. And now we want to make a same game parlay for all you guys to follow suit and win some money together. Now this is big because it's one game. Let's freaking do it. Come on, Dan. We need to think with our brains, and I want everyone in the chat to help us out. Also, guys, in the chat, if you do want to join Prize Picks, if you click the link down below in the description, use promo code AFC East, and you will get any deposit matched up to $100. You deposit $10, you get $10 free. You deposit $15, you get $15 free. $50 gives you $50 free. $100 gives you $100 of free bets. And if there ever was a game to bet, I think the Super Bowl is that game to start betting because it really adds to the fun. And why not win some money? So I think we got to include this Patrick Mahomes thing right here. Do you guys think Mahomes is going to get over half a passing yard?
I think so.
All right. So see, this is the cool thing about Prize Picks, guys, is they do have Patrick Mahomes at a half a passing yard, a special. So if you click on that, you add him to that parlay. That is an easy dub. I think we can all agree that Patrick Mahomes is easily going to get this. So look at all of the different things that they got here. Wow. They even have kick return yards. They even have pass deflections. This is different, man. 50-yard punts. So where do we go from here?
So do they have NFL first half?
See
if that's available when it comes into scroll.
They'll have it the day of.
Yeah, I don't see it.
They'll have it at the top the day
Oh,
of. Do they have it now?
Yeah.
Where?
Yes. Right next to regular NFL.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that right there. And so I'm taking the under on Patrick Mahomes passing yards for the first half because I see like him taking a while to get used to that Philadelphia defense.
Okay,
that's
taking
smart.
the under on that.
The 145 is. Oh, I don't think we can add Mahomes though.
You can't do both.
Can't do both.
Bummer.
Yeah. Sorry, Dan.
You know the secret though, when you use a teaser like that, the half a yard on Mahomes, just do a 2 or 3 pick, so that your odds of hitting is so much greater because you already got one.
Exactly.
So what can we add to it?
And so for
I would add receptions. Travis Kelce's receptions.
Yeah, that's
I always hit on those. I'm telling you, Richie. Look at the last game in the first half, and that's the first half, Richie.
No, this is not the first half. Oh,
no, I'm talking about what did he have the last game? He had like 7 in the first half.
Well, he just finished with 7, so he.
Okay, the Jacksonville game, he had 14.
Yeah, Jacksonville had 14. He needs 8 to go over here.
But that's going to be the primary target. They try to get him going early.
Yeah, he's going to get 8. He's going to get 8. I'm with you there.
In the game? That's the game or halftime?
In the game.
Yeah, man. That's money there. In the Super Bowl, the primary weapon.
You think Hurts is getting 2 touchdowns, or are they going to run the ball a lot with Sanders and
Hurts will hurt you. Hurts will hurt you with passing touchdowns. He'll run for 3 and have none passing.
What about a combined? I like this one. Mahomes and Hurts, 4 passing touchdowns.
That's a safe one. That's a nice one.
Yeah, I like the combined for sure.
I don't know if they can add this though.
Let's see.
So should we just do this?
You can't with Mahomes. You can't.
Yeah, we can't. Damn it. All right.
What else? I would do a Sanders touchdown.
You do a
Sanders touchdown looks good.
Where's he at?
Right below. All right.
Well, I'm looking for rushing touchdowns. He got receiving yards.
Oh, there's no rushing touchdowns?
Receptions. Rush touchdowns. Oh, it just has Hurts. Hurts I don't know. That's a risky one, right?
Yeah, it's risky, bro. The last game, they handed the ball off in the red zone to Sanders like 3 times, and he scored all 3 times, bro. And I was mad because I had Hurts to get 1 touchdown.
What about sacks? I think the Eagles are getting more than 2.5 sacks.
I think so.
I don't know, actually. How much did they have? I mean, they got
so
Chris Jones, 1. Oh, that's so tough, dude.
I feel like Chris pass attempts under.
You think the under on this?
Let's take the under on that.
You also got to put in consideration these are under because there were blowouts in those games. Like, do you think this is going to be like, if it's a shootout, this is going to hit the over? If it's a blowout on the Eagles side, then it'll be an under. Like, the only way this hits under is if the Eagles are just running the ball and they're up big. They don't even need to pass anymore. Like, I feel like Mahomes and the Chiefs are at least going to put up a fight where it's going to be a shootout in the 4th. No? What do you guys think in the chat? Anything that stands out to you guys?
So what about punts? What's the punt situation looking like?
There's like so many options here. It's unreal.
There's a million.
Punts inside the 20. 50-yard punts.
So regular punts.
3.5 each.
Oh.
Yeah, I always stay away from those, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's add another receptions. Do we think Juju, AJ Brown? He's probably getting more than 5 in the Super Bowl, bro. Give me a break. But they didn't need him.
I'm telling you, sometimes, man, they spread the ball out, and when they running well, they run. When they not,
this is so annoying.
They actually go to Smith more. Go to Smith's.
He has 5 as well. Did we just take Sanders rushing yards? That's risky.
Go to passing yards. Where's AJ Brown and Sanders? I mean, reception yards. AJ Brown 69. What about Smith?
Where's Sanders at 4.5 receiving yards? Oh, he never gets the ball in, I guess. So Smith is at 60. Brown's at 69.
Man, these props are tough.
What about Goddard? Oh,
I would actually take Devontae Smith. And I would take the over. He's a primary target.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's gonna have a big game.
I feel like they go to him more than AJ Brown
in the
later part of the season.
And so the Chiefs secondary really isn't a lot to write home about either.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
I think that's it, Richie. I do the 3-teamer.
I don't know. I kind of want to put more on. Because I only have $15 right now because I cashed in everything I made on this thing already.
I think it might be guaranteed though. Take the cash, Richie.
Take the cash, baby.
We're adding more, baby. It's the Super Bowl. We're going big. Go big or go home.
Be a responsible gambler, Richie.
Come on. Go big or go home, baby.
It's the 1-800 number.
I'm so confident. I'm betting $2,000 on the Eagles to win outright.
The next pick is going to be the one that screws Richie over, y'all. Y'all remember what I told you?
Jason Kelsey's added. Travis Kelce and Jason Kelsey. Touchdown.
For what? Let's do that one.
But we already have Kelsey.
Well, but that's either one of them get one, right?
Yeah, either one.
Yeah, but that's safer. Travis Kelce getting in the end zone.
Jason Kelsey ain't getting the touchdown.
Yeah, but both of them don't have to.
I know, but
so it just means
either we take Kelsey's touchdowns or we just take.
Yeah, I'd rather take Kelsey's touchdowns, bro.
Yeah,
that's a guarantee. Kelsey getting in.
All right, we'll throw in Jason Kelsey in there just in case. And then for receptions, we're gonna throw in. I mean, AJ Brown's 6 catches just seems so likely. This is tough, man.
Let me see interceptions.
We can't pick Mahomes because.
Yeah, we can, huh?
How about Gainwell over 21.5 rushing yards? He hit that for the last 3 games.
Let's do it.
Let's freaking do it. See, look at that.
Hey,
$15 wins you $150.
They just said in the comment section that it's saying that both Kelsey brothers have to get a touchdown or just one. I thought it was explained to us that it's just one of them. One or the other.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
It says both Kelsey brothers get a touchdown. Does it say that?
I think it's one or the other.
Yeah, it's one or the other. That's normally how those work.
And what position does he play?
He's a center.
Yeah, it's just one of them. That's just a give in. They just did that because the Kelsey brothers playing. They just pretty much gave you Travis Kelsey's
I kind of like Jerick McKinnon. No, I don't. Receiving yards. Where's his receiving yards at? No, I don't like that either.
Take Tyreek under.
Tyreek? Is Juju trash? Yeah, he's trash. Sheesh.
Yeah, but he can get one.
Take the under. Yeah, we'll take the under then.
True.
Man, y'all remember that Juju bet, y'all?
I mean, look at this.
Yeah, Richie, but it's that one pass in the Super Bowl. Juju for 35 yards.
All right, you know what? We're just placing the bet as it is. Done.
Right.
$15 to win 150.
Adam, baby.
If you guys want to join in, join in. I'm winning this bet. You already know the vibes, baby. Come on. Let's go. Follow suit, man. Follow suit.
I got to get mine in.
Again, guys, if you want to download prize picks for the Super Bowl, now is the time. Use the promo code AFC East and you will get 100% deposit matched up to $100. I deposit $100 and you get $100 free. So it's basically $200 to play with.
Yeah.
You can win some good money here. So that's what I'm talking about. All right. Let's move off of this Super Bowl. Let's talk about our teams for a little bit. We'll start off with the Miami Dolphins. TD, what's the latest about the offseason regarding the Dolphins? Anything that we need to know? Like, Any updates regarding you guys in terms of big trades coming? What's your biggest team needs? Something that we don't really know about that's been going on since the last time we heard from you last week.
They're according to them, we'll be having Vic Fangio. We'll see. I'm the type of person, let's wait till he signs. Outside of that, the Miami Dolphins just hired Butch Berry as the new O-line coach. And I'm not impressed. I have several concerns, especially since it came out today that the Denver Broncos locker room, when they found out that they had fired him, they applauded. Like the actual players were jumping for joy in the locker room that they fired him. And after hearing that, man, and then I went and did my research on him. This is, in my opinion, a terrible hire. Dolphin fans try to spin anything to be positive, so they'll go find online, hey, the Denver Broncos were 9th in win rate and 4th in win rate of passing or running. Man, I looked up every starter on that O-line, and nobody, with the exception of one guy who was a rookie last year, made improvement. Most guys actually regressed, so they may have a high win rate, but I went and looked at every single O-lineman's PFF. It's absolutely horrible, and they weren't good. In the ones that were good, they were good, but they were actually worse than they were the year before he was there. So I don't see where this is simply coming from, because Mike McDaniel knows him. Mike McDaniel has already worked with him. This is a friend hire here, a familiar guy. And it is what it is. It's a trash move, in my opinion. I know it's early. I hope he works wonders, but we just can't get the O-line right. Let's see if this guy just shocks us and changes the narrative. But after doing my research, a terrible hire by Mike McDaniel. But hey, at the end of the day, who's left? What kind of O-line coach you gonna find at this point? So at the end of the day, you had to bring somebody in.
Yeah, we just had our new O-line coach as well. We got the guy from the Tennessee Titans, he had a lot of offers, and he actually chose the Jets out of the 4 teams. So we got rid of John Benton. He came to the Jets. We got a new offensive line coach. Hopefully that's going to help us out big time. Dan, Buffalo Bills, man. You gotta spark up this Bills team for us, because, from the non-Bills fan perspective, like the Dolphins fan, Patriots, Jets fan perspective of the Bills is like, they missed out on their chance for the Super Bowl, and they're kind of trending downward. So, like, how are they going to improve this team in the offseason to make you feel confident that you guys can win a Super Bowl next year? Because that's what this is about, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think that there's a lot of recency bias, especially when it comes into Bills fans, thinking that we're the only team that needs to make some very difficult, very hard conversations going on into this off season, right? Several playoff teams are in very similar situations where they're in cap hell, and they may need to walk away from several big players. For example, the Vikings, they might need to get rid of Dalvin Cook so that they can go on ahead and actually move forward with their cap space. The Bengals might need to get rid of Joe Mixon, and the list goes on and on and on. So the Buffalo Bills are going to have to make some difficult sort of decisions this offseason. We're currently $20 million over the cap at this point. And there's going to be a couple of names where I highly anticipate are going to be restructured. The Josh Allen contract hits next year. However, what I foresee Brandon Beane doing is I have a feeling that he is going to restructure that and then make his $37 million guaranteed a signing bonus. So going into that, where that would end up giving us an additional $19 million of room. Same with Trey White, same with Von Miller. And really looking at all of the possibilities of restructures going into it, then that automatically creates about $19 to $20 million. So the Buffalo Bills, we're not going to be making any splash plays this offseason in free agency. We'll probably get a couple of gadget guys, maybe be able to make even some sort of trade for some additional offensive help. But there's going to be a lot of conversations to be had. As far as anybody that's a current pending free agent for this team, the two huge names are Edmonds and then Jordan Poyer. We're going to have to basically flip a coin and decide who is more valuable to this team at this point. As much as I love Jordan Poyer, loved what he did for this organization, I think Edmonds is the clear answer of who I think that we need to actually put in a conscious effort of retaining going into this. And then this offseason, we just need to focus on offense at this point, guys. I feel like we really, really do. I think that we still have some solid pieces on offense, and we just need to be that team that can progress in the playoffs without a quote-unquote dominant defense, because we've seen what Frazier does in these hard situations in big games. We just need to completely unload on our offense as much as humanly possible. Say that I'm a gambling man, or not even a gambling man, just a hopeful man.
You are a gambling man, Dan.
I am a gambling man. BETUS Prize Picks, download. One thing that I would absolutely love to see happen, and something that I think actually makes sense contractually, and as far as the amount of money that would be in front of the Bills, if there's any splash play, and I am pounding the table for this, I would be clicking my heels, is as if the Buffalo Bills were able to pull off a trade for Hunter Renfrow. That is one thing that I am sincerely hoping for, because Josh Allen needs like one more guaranteed target, somebody that can create separation, because right now it's only Diggs that can really get open, and we need to be able to bring somebody on that has that same ability. I love the draft, but at the same time, the draft is a gamble. I think that some organizations get a lot luckier than others when it comes into drafting, especially playmakers. I think that we need to make that move as much as humanly possible. And I think that we just need to double down on offense and then just get a couple of key pieces into our defense. Because, I mean, say that you look at the Kansas City Chiefs and say that you look with that team in general, like their defense is blah, right? But they just double down like on those gadget players that help Mahomes out. And I think the Bills need to do the exact same thing. But some hard conversations, some hard decisions, and I'm very excited to see what they do this offseason.
All right, Dan, you sold me.
Trade Josh Allen.
Yeah, you sold me. I think the Bills are winning the Super Bowl now with what Dan had to say there. He sold me.
You dick.
Tyson, what's going on with the Patriots? Anything you're hearing, or what are you excited for?
Not a damn thing is happening, man. Ain't no news coming out. The last news that we heard was obviously Bill O'Brien getting hired, but since then, I mean, free agency hasn't happened yet. It's not till I think March 15th. There's really nothing gonna really happen, to be honest with you, because we pretty much only needed to do one thing, and that's get a new offensive coordinator. Gerard Mayo's pretty much now. We're starting to give people titles now. There's no more of that cheap stuff where you can just get coaches but not actually give them a title because it's cheaper to do so. Something that Belichick has been notorious for doing for his entire damn career, with not giving Brian Flores the respect that he deserves. Fatty Patricia's finally gone. I'm hearing that they don't even want his ass in the front office, and people are saying that, they're using Matt Patricia as a scapegoat. But at the end of the day, it does fall at the feet of Bill Belichick. Something else happened, though. Yeah, there was a podcast. Tom Brady dropped a podcast with Bill Belichick, which was a shocker to me.
He did what?
Belichick went on Tom Brady's podcast on his podcast a few days ago.
Oh,
and they had it's crazy. You should guys check it out when you get a chance. It was. I was actually like pleasantly surprised. It was so that's how I know he's retiring. He's not coming back. Anyway, so just to make it short and simple, Belichick pretty much went on there, and they were just gushing over each other. And then I think Brady brought up the fact that it's hilarious how everybody thinks we hate each other, and Belichick starts laughing. It's like, it's funny now. They don't even know that we talk all the time. So apparently the media is just full of shit the entire time, and people are trying to peddle this Brady versus Belichick narrative that people have been driving, and Belichick and Brady both said on a podcast that we wouldn't be anything without each other. We wouldn't have won what we have won without each other. And there's a possibility. Also, Kraft came out and said that Brady's going to sign a one-day contract to retire with the Patriots. So for everyone saying Brady hates the Patriots, you're all full of shit. You're all lying, and you're just trying to push this anti-Patriot narrative that you've been peddling for years, which is all false.
Does he have a statue yet?
Brady's getting a statue.
He doesn't have one.
They're both going to get a statue. Huh?
You don't have one yet, right?
No, not yet. But obviously, no one builds a statue while you're still freaking playing and coaching, unless you're Alabama with Nick Saban. But no, they're both going to get a statue in front of Gillette Stadium, probably even one in the city of Boston. But I'm just happy that Brady, I mean, because I actually had people had me convinced that they, are not as close as or not hate each other, but there's some animosity and the racial. I mean, if you're together with somebody for 18 years, I don't give a damn if it's a marriage or any type of relationship. You're eventually gonna have differences, and you're gonna want to try something different eventually. You know what I mean? Well, maybe not everybody. You know what I'm saying, but for most people, that's usually how it happens. But Brady just wanted to prove that he can win without him, and he wanted something different. I mean, the Patriot way. People always say we're the hardest franchise to play for because of Belichick and expectations level on your shoulders, and Brady just wanted to do something different, and I'm happy that he did that. But Brady's going to retire a Patriot with a little one-day contract with Robert Kraft, and he's going to go out. I think he's going to the booth in 2024, because I think 2023 he's taking a complete year off. But obviously, there's people are still saying that Brady might come back, and I'm just saying it's not going to happen. And the reason why I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen because I don't believe that Brady would risk everybody giving him his roses, like they have with even Belichick coming on this podcast. If there was even a way, because what is Brady going to come back again, and then he's going to retire, and then nobody's going to give a damn? Like, I just don't believe Brady's too prideful for that, and now he has a chance to, be with his kids and stuff like that, and he's going to get a shit ton of money in 2024 from Fox, over $300 million. And I guess the reason why he's not doing it this year is because of Greg Olson. This, who the hell wants to listen to Greg Olson? I don't know, but oh well, contractually obligated to. But as far as just the Patriots franchise goes, I'm just very happy that Brady is finally retired. I don't have to feel a certain type of way about him anymore. I can just, when he goes to the Hall of Fame, he's going to go in there as a Patriot, and Belichick's going to be there. So I'm just happy that the family's back together again. And we can celebrate our dominance for what we had in 20 years and just move on now. We do have a lot of stuff to fix, especially at the quarterback position. I honestly believe that Mac Jones will be the quarterback next year, and they're going to give him one more year. Because now people are going to say that, well, maybe it was just Matt Patricia because Mac Jones didn't have these problems under Matt Patricia, which is true. But at the end of the day, I need to see that Mac Jones can elevate his teammates like Joe Burrow does, like Justin Herbert does,
like Tua.
No, not like Tua, but Jalen Hurts. A lot of these young quarterbacks up and coming, how they've been able to elevate their teammates despite. With their offensive line problems, receiver problems, injuries, So that's the only concern I have with Mac Jones, and I think we do have enough cap room to go out and go maybe trade for T. Higgins. I do believe we're going to make a huge move on the offensive side of the ball. J.C. Jackson apparently wants to come back now. He posted on Instagram of him. He took the charges, everything Charger related. Off of his Instagram, he posted a photo of him winning a Super Bowl with the Patriots. So apparently he wants to come back. We might can go get him back for cheap, which I would love to get J.C. Jackson back. Last year he was hurt. He was
Didn't he get in trouble?
J.C. Jackson?
Yeah, I thought he got in some trouble as well.
Not that I heard. Maybe you're right. Because I just
some off the field trouble or something that was pretty bad.
I didn't hear anything about that, but TD, you might be right. I'm not sure though.
The real question I have for you, Tyson, is: did you see 80 for Brady yet?
I did. I went to the movie theaters in my Brady jersey, and it was the greatest movie I've ever seen. It should win an Oscar.
Oh my God.
I'm not. Listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be. I did go watch the movie, but I did wear my Brady jersey, and I'm gonna be completely honest. I was the only person in the movie theater because I don't live in Boston. I don't live in Massachusetts. But I was the only person in the theater. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't believe. I just can't believe this movie wasn't directly to DVD. Now it did. It was stars. It was a lot of stars in the movie. A lot of old women probably would love this movie. It did have some laughs. Gronk was okay. They filmed this back after we won our 5th Super Bowl after the Falcons comeback, because the movie is based around the 28-3 comeback and these 4 old ladies, so I think Sally Fields and a couple other ones that they're in their 80s and they just want to see Tom Brady play before they die or something like that, and they go to the Super Bowl. But long story short, it's a funny movie. I wouldn't pay what I paid to go watch it. I wouldn't want to be seen watching this movie if I wasn't a Patriots fan. And I will say again, I was the only one in the entire movie theater that was watching this movie. So I felt kind of awkward. But I did get a lot of nostalgia watching the Patriots come back again from 28-3. And Tom Brady is a horrendous actor. He's horrible. I will say this. He might be the GOAT, but he is horrible at acting, and so is Gronk.
And he's out there on Twitter posting pictures of himself like naked.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought, didn't it look kind of Photoshop? Because I saw that earlier.
That was crazy.
Somebody posted. Oh no, it was Edelman. Edelman posted Brady. I don't know where that photo. Richard? Do you know where that photo stemmed from?
It was a picture. Someone like the Brady brand said, or Tom Brady said, if I get 40K likes, I'll post a picture of me in my underwear. And then the Brady brand quote tweeted it and was like, we're waiting because he never fulfilled his bet. And then he quote tweeted that. And then it was him in his picture of his underwear.
I looked at the photo. It looked Photoshop. Maybe because I don't know, but it was weird. It looked like something you would.
I was shocked when I saw that on my feed.
Did you say, TD?
Yeah, it was JC Jackson. He had got arrested for family issues. But he's since been released December 20th of 22.
Okay. See, I didn't even know any of that. Well, I mean, he wouldn't be the first Patriot.
Non-violent. They said non-violent family issues. So
okay. Well, I love JC Jackson. Even when he left, I gave him nothing but praise. But so I would love to have him back. I don't know if Belichick would want. I mean, we would have to restructure his deal because the Chargers paid him a shit ton of money. I think he just fits our system perfectly. And,
they got to own all that.
What'd you say, TD?
They got to own a lot of the guaranteed money.
Yeah, you're right. But we have the money to do that. But I don't think corner is where we need to go. I'm happy with our cornerback situation, but we need to get another receiver. We have to get a star receiver. We have to get somebody to go up and get the ball. So that's pretty much it with the Patriots. Like I said, there's nothing new. There's just a lot of Brady stuff, and that's pretty much it. I'm just waiting for the offseason, free agency, and the draft, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, when it comes to the Jets, we have a gigantic thing that's looming over our head, which is getting a new quarterback. And it seems like we're the only one in the division that's getting a new quarterback. Obviously, the Bills are keeping Josh Allen. It seems like after the Patriots hiring O'Brien, they're staying with Mac Jones. And I'm going to stay here, TD, that Tua Tagovailoa is your quarterback for next year, right? So the Jets are getting a new quarterback. And we're hearing Derek Carr is interviewing with the New Orleans Saints, and that's the heavy favorite. We hear Aaron Rodgers is flirting with the Las Vegas Raiders as well as the Jets. That's a toss-up.
He's on the retreat right now, right? In blackout. He's blacked out that's for like a few days.
That's next week. He's after the Super Bowl. He's going on an isolation retreat to gather his thoughts and think of his future.
Interesting.
So that's going to be interesting. He was on the Pat McAfee show yesterday, and he was talking about that. So that's going to be an interesting thing. Aaron Rodgers said he's contemplating his future. He also said that Aaron Rodgers also said that retirement's not off the table. So after the Super Bowl, he said he's going on his little isolation darkness retreat where he can gather his thoughts and think of his future. And we'll see where he comes out on the other side of that. He could say, I'm done. I'm hanging the cleats up. He could say, you know what? I got some juice left in the tank. I'm going to go win the Super Bowl with the Jets or with the Raiders or something, or stay with the Packers. We'll see what he does. But the unfortunate reality is, man, this Jets team needs a freaking quarterback desperately. And if it's not Aaron Rodgers, it's not Derek Carr. Who is it? Jimmy Garoppolo? Is it Ryan Tannehill? And I'm just listing quarterbacks that are available. Baker Mayfield. I mean, like, it's going to be very interesting to see because it's very obvious that the New York Jets are getting a veteran quarterback. And I will throw Lamar Jackson's name out there because it does seem like the Baltimore Ravens and him are not on a same level so far of the contract extension. So we'll see if he eventually does get traded. The Jets seem to be very aggressive for Lamar Jackson if he does become available. And there's other guys. Daniel Jones is a free agent. Are the Giants going to be paying him? Geno Smith is a free agent. Are the Seahawks going to be paying him, right? There's a lot of quarterbacks in the open market this offseason, so it'll be very intriguing to see who the New York Jets bring in at that spot. You know, the other position that the New York Jets have to prioritize this offseason outside of the quarterback is the offensive line. We have some talent on the O-line with Elijah Vera-Tucker, but the issue is they can't stay healthy, right? Mekhi Becton, great rookie season, not healthy his next 2 seasons. Elijah Vera-Tucker, phenomenal rookie season, elite the first 6 games this year. He goes out for the rest of the year with a torn tricep. So the Jets got to beef up that offensive line because the playmakers for the Jets is not an issue. We got the wide receivers. We got the running backs. We got the tight ends. The issue with the Jets on offense is offensive line and quarterback. And obviously we have a brand new offensive scheme with Nathaniel Hackett. So we'll see how he's going to implement his scheme and how we can hopefully be better than he was with the Denver Broncos as a freaking head coach. But luckily he's not our head coach. He's our offensive coordinator. So he doesn't have to worry about all that stuff regarding all 3 phases of the ball. And, you know, with this Jets defense, man, I will say and you guys might be like, Richie, who cares about this stuff? But as a Jets fan that usually doesn't have Pro Bowlers, it felt good to have the New York Jets be represented at the Pro Bowl, even though the Pro Bowl is very different this year with flag football and all these weird games. It was good to see Sauce Gardner, Quinnen Williams, CJ Mosley, even our special teams ace Justin Hardy, seeing them out there making plays, hanging out with the stars. Like, listen, man, as a Jets fan, it's been a while since we've had Pro Bowl talent to be able to represent our squad. So the future's looking bright. I'm really excited for Saturday's night NFL honors because I think the Jets have a big-time opportunity to run that show. We could potentially have the offensive and defensive rookie of the year with Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson. And it's not, I think Sauce Gardner's a lock. He's winning that, but Garrett Wilson's not a lock to win that. You know, Kenneth Walker can win it. I heard some speculation that Brock Purdy might win that. I swear that if Brock Purdy wins the rookie of the year after playing 6 games, I'm going to be very pissed off because Breece Hall played 6 games too, and he was a dominant force. So if you're going to give someone, give it to him. But listen, I know Brock Purdy played nice in the situation that he was given with the Niners. But listen, man, I'm excited for the future of this Jets team. The big question mark continuously is the quarterback. That's what the talk is with this franchise until the answer is made. And it's really driving us fans crazy because every day we're all live on YouTube or just on Twitter waiting for the latest news. There's not really a lot of speculation. We hear Aaron Rodgers talking about the Raiders. We hear Derek Carr going to the Saints. And we're like, where are we? What are we doing? Oh, the NFL honors is Thursday night. Thank you guys for reminding me that. I didn't realize. My apologies. I thought it was Saturday. Thank you for correcting me on that. So NFL honors tomorrow. Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson winning the awards next tomorrow night. Let's go, baby. But yeah, man, I really do. And I'm going to say this. I think that the New York Jets, and you guys know me by now as a Jets fan, right? We've been through 3 seasons. You know, my expectations heading into seasons are never really off the charts. I kind of keep myself realistic, but I will say this. If the New York Jets get Aaron Rodgers, I think that we have a chance to win the AFC East. Not saying that we will, but I think that we will be in contention to win the division. And I really believe that. And that's why I freaking want him desperately, which is why I want Aaron Rodgers to be the guy. I think this team is ready to go win with him right now. We have our own players recruiting him. We have Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson on Twitter talking about bringing him in. We got all these different Jets players, and it just makes way too much sense. And I'm really hope that it happens, man. The Jets have a top 5 defense. They got playmakers all around the quarterback that are youthfully talented. And the reality is, man, this Jets team was a playoff team at 7-4 last year, and then we just completely fell off the rails because our quarterback situation was so god-awful and our offense was so bad under Mike LaFleur where we lose 6 games in a row. So think of that defense getting better next year with a quarterback that actually knows what he's freaking doing, and Aaron Rodgers or even anybody's an upgrade, by the way, what we had last year. And I think Aaron Rodgers gives us a chance to win the division. I think a Derek Carr would give us a chance to be competitive for the wild card. And I think any other quarterback will give us a competitive edge to be the wild card because guess what? The Jets were almost a wild card team this past season with freaking Zach Wilson, Mike White, and Joe Flacco. So any quarterback that we bring in is an upgrade over them, and I'm excited to see who it is. I just really hope that they're shooting for the stars and they bring in someone that's going to revive this franchise to the point where we have expectations. And I don't think Jets fans have ever had expectations heading into a season of like, making the playoffs. Like this past season, we did not have those expectations. We wanted to be competitive. We wanted to play meaningful games in December, which we did, but we lost all of those. So it did not feel good at all. I'll tell you that much right now. But this season, this offseason's playoffs, man. The mindset is playoffs from the front office, from the head coaching staff, because Robert Saleh, Joe Douglas knows that their jobs are relying on this season, which is why they need to go all in for their sakes to make the damn playoffs. Because if they settle for a guy like Ryan Tannehill or Jimmy G or someone like that and they miss the playoffs, then it's going to be a big-time nightmare a year from now where everyone's probably going to be looking for new jobs and the Jets are going to be at another, square one of who's the new coach, who's the new quarterback, all those things. So they got to get the quarterback position right, and that's where it comes to, man. I've never been this confident in a Jets team around the quarterback in my life, to be honest. When it comes to the quarterback, it's always been the issue, right? That's the reality of me as a Jets fan. Never had the best quarterback in my life.
Well, Richie, I think you're overshooting some of these guys. If y'all had a Ryan Tannehill or Jimmy G, y'all probably would have made the playoffs.
I agree, and I think that we 100% would have made the playoffs.
But you ain't winning the Super Bowl with them.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. We would have to be like this. We have to literally be the San Francisco 49ers of that 2019 team, but win the big game, right? Like, but the problem is we don't have I don't know. The Niners are just so freaking good. We got stars all over the place.
I'm going to be doing backflips if you sign either Ryan Tannehill or Derek Carr.
Yeah,
the only way where I'm going to ever be slightly worried is if you go out and get Aaron Rodgers. And even then, I won't be that worried. But if you go out and trade for Lamar Jackson, you have to throw the kitchen sink at that if you want to be taken seriously. If you get Lamar Jackson, then everybody in this damn division need to be worried.
Yeah, I think Baltimore fans are finally worried that Lamar Jackson is officially getting traded. I think they're officially like
what's the news on that, TD? By the way, I haven't really been keeping.
They franchise tagged him. They franchise tagged him, and it don't look like he gonna play on it. So
hey, when the hell did this happen?
Yeah, they franchise tagged him. From what I understand.
When does this happen?
They didn't do it yet, but there are reports saying that they are expected to do it when the time
I thought
comes.
They said they were going to franchise tag him.
Yeah, that's what they said. They were going to franchise tag him, but you can't officially put a franchise tag on just yet.
Until like March, right?
Yeah, there's two types of franchise tags. There's like an exclusive and a non-exclusive or whatever it's called, and they're putting the one on him where he cannot negotiate with any other team. So that means that the Ravens will have to trade him if they do not come to an agreement on a contract. And that's probably all going to happen in March.
I heard that the last time I heard, I think they were $100 million apart.
Yeah, they're $100 million apart.
More guaranteed money.
Yeah.
What are the Ravens doing, man? What are they doing?
Yeah.
What is their issue? What is their issue with Lamar Jackson?
They don't want to get hamstrung. Like, say he starts getting injured for the next 2 seasons and they want to move on. The contract he wants won't allow them. The contract he wants won't allow them to move on just in case. And which tells you they don't believe in him, whether it be health or the type of quarterback he is. They don't believe in his long term. I mean, when you think about it, they've had him on a cheap deal and they can't win. See, this is what I always tell people. If you can't win with him on a cheap deal with the way that you like to make a team, then when you give him the money, your chances are even worse. Basically, he can't win in that system. He needs to go to another system or they need to change the system. And that's something I don't believe they're willing to do.
Do you believe that Lamar's a franchise quarterback, TD?
I believe that in the right circumstance, he could be a franchise quarterback. On the right team. Half the teams in the NFL, he doesn't fit as a franchise quarterback. You literally, like I'm gonna tell you now, but the problem is the money. It's still the money. Let me say this. Put Lamar on the Jets, I'm terrified. Put Lamar, see, if you have a defense that's legitimate, Baltimore usually does, but they be iffy sometimes. But you also have some receiving rep, like the Jets got better receivers than Baltimore. It ain't even close. Put Lamar Jackson on Miami if we can fix our D. If our D can play top notch and you give him Tyreek and Waddle and that running threat, come on, bro. So it depends on the team. It simply depends on the team. The one thing nobody can say they saw Lamar with is with weapons. We ain't seen that yet.
That's what I keep saying. Like, why
so
don't the
we
Ravens
know what he
don't
is.
get him weapons?
We know what he is without it, and that's at least a guy that can run be your quarterback. So imagine if he actually had the receivers, man. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know.
So TD, can you sell me on Ryan Tannehill? Can you sell me on Ryan Tannehill in case that happens?
Oh, TD's a huge Tannehill fan. He could sell you.
Well, I actually like Ryan Tannehill for the Jets if that line can stay healthy.
But
the thing is, Richie, you have no shot with Ryan Tannehill if that line doesn't play top 5.
Yeah.
But if your line play top 5, you're dangerous with Ryan Tannehill.
He was the first seed in the AFC, but they just couldn't get.
Bro, people forget.
And we saw how he played in that game too.
People forget about 2019. Ryan Tannehill led the NFL in passer rating, 117. Okay, Tua led it this year with 105. In 2019 with Tennessee, he led the league in passer rating. He's literally quarterback rating, PFF. He was number 1 in the NFL, and he according to people, he was 4th in MVP voting or whatever. But that's a perfect situation. Y'all got a running game when you're healthy. You have receivers in your defense to back them up. You have what Ryan Tannehill never had. It's that simple.
Which is why give me Aaron Rodgers so we can actually say Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all will be fine. The Jets, if you stay healthy, will be fine. And now I don't know what you're going to do in the playoffs. But once again, you'll hurt teams like Miami. I don't care what nobody say. You'll hurt teams like Miami. You'll stick it to Buffalo once a year at least. And the Patriots, you might sweep.
No, you ain't sweeping us with no Tannehill.
Richie,
hey man, we gotta beat the Patriots first before we talk about sweeping them.
Richie, if you were healthy this year, you would have beat them at least once.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, they would.
We weren't healthy,
bro. Y'all won off a kick return. If they were healthy this year, they would have won the game.
It don't matter. They still lost.
But that's if, right? We didn't have a quarterback, therefore.
We don't deal in ifs and buts.
Man, like I said, Richie, y'all will be
fine. If JFM didn't get that rough in the past.
But y'all not getting
Tannehill is trash.
Y'all not getting Ryan Tannehill.
We're not getting Tannehill. We're getting freaking Aaron Rodgers, baby.
They already came out and said Tannehill's the guy, man.
Bro, Aaron Rodgers is going to be – Aaron Rodgers
they lying just like Chris Greer.
I already know what's going to happen. Aaron Rodgers is going to be meditating in darkness, and he's going to be envisioning – handing the ball off to Breece Hall, throwing bombs to Garrett Wilson. Oh, Garrett Wilson, same number as Devontae Adams, number 17. Ooh, my whole buddy Nathaniel Hackett, solid a players coach. Let's go win a damn Super Bowl in New York, baby. Biggest city in the world.
Not with Aaron Rodgers, you ain't.
All right, well.
So if y'all pick up Tannehill, that would be the ultimate Jets move.
Jimmy Garoppolo, I think, is very likely.
It would be the ultimate Jets move.
Dan just mad because Tannehill put it on him. Several times in the last few years.
Jimmy Garoppolo, though, guys. To be honest, I think that's their fallout option. Right if Aaron Rodgers is gone.
Nah, Tannehill better than.
Better have a valuable backup behind Garoppolo. We all know how he gets hurt.
Better restart Mike White because Mike White's a free agent. I love Mike White.
I want Mike White.
I'm gonna tell you now, Richie. Tannehill better than Jimmy G, bro.
You think so? He went to the Super Bowl.
He's better than Jimmy G, bro.
I mean, honestly, Richie, like really any free agent quarterback available this offseason is better what's it's on your roster. So I mean,
that's the sad good part at the same time. It's like
I don't know, we really underestimated because I like Mike White, man. I'm sold on Mike White. Why don't y'all just go with Mike White?
Don't let him suck you in, Richie.
I'm not, bro. Listen,
I want Mike White to be the franchise backup quarterback for the Jets.
I'm with you, but you let that man develop 2 more years, just like Skylar Thompson.
Mike White is not bad, bro. I've seen him take that. What was the game where he took all them hits and stood up like a G?
Stood up like a G.
They cracked his ribs, and he goes to the locker room, comes back out in the fourth.
Oh, that was the game that sold me on Mike White. I really listen. I'm not trolling. I would take Mike White over Mac Jones. I like Mike White. I'll take him. I'll take him right now.
I could see him on the Patriots too, man. That scares me. So, and he's a free agent, but you got Mac Jones, so I don't have to worry about that. He might be demanding some good money for a backup too. So I'm curious if I
would definitely go after him.
The Jets gonna bring him back.
Do you think any team would actually go after him as a starter?
As a starter, this offseason is so interesting with quarterbacks, man, because there's so many available. Even Sam Darnold, even the seed level D-level guys are like available. I mean, like Geno is going to demand big money. Daniel Jones is going to demand decent money, I'd say. Like Baker Mayfield, Gardner Minshew. Like, I don't think there's a spot for him as a starter in this league. Do you?
Yeah, on the Patriots.
You think so?
Why do people think I'm trolling? Listen, I want Mac Jones gone. And I like Mike White. And the reason I like Mike White is what we were talking about. He knows how to take a hit. I've seen him make some really nice throws. You put an offensive line, a friend of Mike White. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, this dude can be something. I'm not saying he's going to be like an elite quarterback. I'm saying he can manage an offense really good. He really can.
The one thing that I love about Mike White is exactly what you said, managing an offense, going through his reads, going to the check down, like going through like 3 progressions in one hitch. Like he does things where it feels like he's been in the league for years, even though he has like not even a full.
How old is Mike White?
He's up. He's like 27, 28.
Okay. It's not bad.
And he doesn't have a lot of experience playing, but it looks like he does. Like he has so much poise and like confidence, you know?
Yeah, that's what surprised me. I thought he was a rookie.
Exactly. He was drafted. He was actually, so his story is cool. He was drafted by the Cowboys. And then the Cowboys drafted Cooper Rush. And then it was between Mike White and Cooper Rush. The Cowboys picked Cooper Rush to be the backup. They released Mike White. The Jets scooped him up the year with Adam Gase. And then Mike White was on the practice squad for a couple years. And then he eventually worked his way up to be the backup. So he was on the Jets for like 3 years, just like practicing. And then he got his chance last year. So you never know, man. And he same college as Zappy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
You're over the Zappy fever already?
Here's the thing. The only reason I was so high on the Zappy fever, I got Zappy fever because Mac Jones was just so trash. And as soon as Zappy went in there, like he could have just, you know, that SpongeBob meme where Squidward is mopping and then SpongeBob starts mopping, and then the people start clapping, and Squidward starts mopping, people start booing or don't say nothing. That's how I felt last season. Anybody besides Mac Jones, damn it. I don't give a damn if this was Zappy, Mike White, give me Zach Wilson.
I love it. All right. So Dan and TD just disappeared, but we're going to get into the last segment of the show, which is the Patreon members. So if you are a Patreon member, we posted a link over there. We're going to bring in some callers. And hear what you guys have to say about the Super Bowl and whatever else you want to talk about for a minute. And we'll go from there. So Dan's back. TD's running away from the Patreon members. But guys, if you can do a gigantic favor, hit that thumbs up button if you're not already. We greatly, greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in to the AFC's Roundtable, man. We got a lot of fun things planned for the off season, of course. So do not forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe button. We have 95 likes. Let's get to at least 100 likes, right, Dan?
Come 100. On. Let's do it. Come on, baby.
100 likes. Is that too much to ask for? All right, so we're going to bring in the first caller. We got Andy, King Allen in the house. What up, Andy?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, Andy? How's life, man?
Not bad. Not too bad. Just chilling. Getting ready to watch the Super Bowl. Hopefully Mahomes loses.
Yeah, I feel like we're all on the same page there. That's for sure. You have any plans for the Super Bowl? What you doing for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'd probably have a few people over at my house.
Nice.
One of them happens to be an Eagles fan, so that's going to be lovely.
Oh, man.
That's always
He's an intense Eagles fan, so yeah, we get into some pretty heated debates.
Well, luckily we only play each other once every 4 years.
Yeah, we get to play each other next year, so I'll have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Got it. So you're probably like at a crossroads of who you should be rooting for then.
Exactly. Yeah. So, Richie, I got a question. I didn't see your Madden game. Did you win?
I did not.
So Master's the only one with a victory, huh?
Yeah, but it's all good, though. We're bouncing back with a big dub.
TD might not score a touchdown. I don't think TD's going to score a single point the entire season. He's going
I was just about to say that. Can we get a counter on how many games it takes TD to score a touchdown or kick a field goal?
Bro, bro couldn't even score a field goal from 15 yards.
I saw that.
Twice.
What we should do is we should make some like fake sportsbook from this league, and like do that stuff like that. That would be we should do that.
Over under how many points will TD score this week? 4.5.
The point spread's like 30.
TD's plus 30. 30 and a half. 30 and a half.
We got to do that. That would be hilarious.
That would be funny.
Are you in one of these leagues?
I don't have a PS5 or a newer Xbox, so I'm not, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. I'd be talking trash. Because I'm halfway decent, so I know I'd beat TD.
Oh, yeah, bro. Anybody could beat TD, man.
Yeah, I'm excited to verse him.
I'd probably try to play like inverted, I don't know, some weird thing to try and make it fair for him.
And he's still not here to defend himself either. So he's
play with my controller upside down.
Best thing you can do, man.
Invert yourself. I mean, that's nice of you. Chris K representing the Xbox Franchise League as the Titans. Let's go, baby. Represent.
And so I need to figure out I need to figure out who plays the Titans on PS5 because we got to play tomorrow.
I'll be looking forward to watching. I'm enjoying the watching you guys play.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to stream mine. I thought I streamed it. It was like on Twitch, and then I don't know. Next game, I'm gonna start streaming my games.
I got 3 Dolphins players on my team.
Do you have something wrong with your audio when you stream games? Because your audio is really low.
Mine?
No, Master at Work.
No, I'm using a headset. I'm using my Xbox headset.
Oh, okay. Because like I said, I was like, I had to turn it up because I'm like, what's he saying? I can't hear him. Because I was having the same issue when you were playing Harry Potter. I'm like, what?
Okay, thank you for telling me that. I'll fix that tonight.
I'm like, because it comes in really low.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
Yeah,
I'll fix that tonight.
Feedback. Speaking of Harry Potter, great game.
You've been playing it, Dan? How far you get?
I just got past those statues at the beginning. So I still
haven't even got to the school yet?
Nah, I haven't got to Hogwarts yet.
Oh, it takes 60 minutes to get to Hogwarts because it's like a tutorial. Yeah, I was pissed about that too, but bro, it's worth it, dog. Oh my god. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but I love open world games. Hogwarts Legacy is the greatest game I've ever played in my life.
Really?
I'm not even lying.
I'm not the biggest.
If you watch all the reviews agree with me. It's the greatest game ever made.
Damn.
And it's not even close.
And so what do you think I've been doing?
Have you guys been off topic, but hey, screw the NFL, right? But have you guys been watching The Last of Us or played that game?
I have. I watched the series.
First off, that is one of the best games of all time.
It is.
The Last of Us 2 is my favorite, but the show is very good too.
Yeah, I actually never played the game, but
what is the show about?
It's like a zombie show on HBO Max.
It's kind of like The Walking Dead, but better.
Okay, cool.
It's like a
Walking Dead with much better story.
Post-apocalyptic.
Way better story.
And so it's
TD, you gonna score a touchdown in Madden or kick a field goal?
Hey, Andy, don't start with me tonight.
I'm sorry, bro. I watched your stream, man. That was rough, bro. That was rough.
I'm just playing around, man. It's gonna be the biggest.
No, he's not. He was damn serious.
You know what, bro? I'm just playing around. It's gonna be the biggest comeback ever, bro. You gonna see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Super Bowl. Richie,
so how many games we betting it takes him to score? 4+?
I think he goes 0-16.
So he plays me week 3.
17.
Put your money where your mouth is.
He goes 0-16.
Put your money where
your mouth is. What made you draft Matt Ryan, though? What round did you draft Matt Ryan in, TD?
Like in the 8th.
What the hell took you so long to draft a quarterback?
I went after a great old line.
And you still couldn't.
I made that same mistake.
No, Tyson. This week, I would have lost anyway. I'm not making excuses. I was going to lose regardless. But it's fun. It's funny though what happened though because I went live on my channel with Madden and I put in there Madden practice. So I told my subscribers, if you got PlayStation, go ahead, log in, send me a request, and we'll play right now. But my opponent actually just accepted the game, and I didn't know I was playing my actual opponent until the third quarter.
Oh my god!
No, like I'm telling you, like I was debating.
0-16 confirmed.
Yeah, but I didn't. I thought I was just playing around, practicing. I'm going for it on 4th and all of that. Then I'm like, hold on. I go to Discord and I'm like, this is my opponent.
You didn't realize your team was not the regular team that you would play against somebody head to head, bro.
So great point. I saw it in the second quarter, but I was like, oh, maybe I'm in franchise mode and it lets me carry it over. I was tripping. I didn't know. I ain't played a while.
Like, because you would have had 2 as your quarterback had you played somebody with the Dolphins.
Bro, if you go back to that stream, you'll see me saying that.
I did. I edited the stream. I know.
Well, you'll see me at the beginning of the stream saying, oh my gosh, Tua is so slow.
All right, we got to get to the next caller. Andy, we appreciate the call as always, my friend.
Yeah, somebody said it in the comment section. I was like, why Preston Williams on the team?
So I drafted Geno Smith as my QB. And
Trash.
Not excited about that.
I got 3 Dolphins players. I got X, Noah Igbenogany, and Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, I mean, Saquon Barkley is going to lead my league in rushing yards, by the way, guys. He already does through week number 1, and he's going to continue that. I lost the game, but Saquon had 225 total yards and 2 touchdowns. He's my entire freaking team. So I just got to, my issue with Madden in this specific franchise is going to be throwing the ball. when I had to start throwing passes, it started going downhill. When I was running the rock, you can't stop me. You can't stop me, baby.
Who's your quarterback, Richie?
Geno.
And who's your quarterback, Dan?
I have Jared Goff, baby.
Well, y'all all got trash quarterbacks. I mean, I ain't got nobody, but I got Malik Willis, but at least he's fast and young.
So Jared Goff threw for 255 yards until a few hours ago. So, I mean, he did okay, but it's rough. My wide receiver number 1 is Gabe Davis, which is rough. So,
hey, man, I'm also not as bad as a lot of people probably think I am because of that first game, but I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just going to let them think that about me, and I like that. All right,
Richie, you ain't no good.
We're going to get into the next caller. We got the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only.
Xbox right there. Mr. 0-2 Bills.
Yeah, I'm the 0-2 Bills, man. I made the mistake of not drafting a receiver earlier.
Yeah, that's my mistake too, bro. My receivers are freaking trash.
So my best receiver is DJ Moore.
Yeah, I got the Broncos receivers. I got Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, you done fucked up, bro.
I did fuck up.
So I took Trevor Lawrence first round because all the quarterbacks were gone. Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, like Rodgers, everybody was gone, and I was like, let's take the freaking the poster child, the next Andrew Luck, or so to speak. And he's not bad, but the receivers are pretty rough. So I have to get used to what I'm dealing with, and it is what it is. I got a good O-line, and I should run the ball more than I do, and that's my beat. So, that can't use that as an excuse. I have a good running back in Josh Jacobs, and I have a really solid O-line, but my receivers are pretty garbage. So
same, man. Bro, that draft was like one of the most longest, like dreadful things I've ever done in my life.
Dude, I tried to stream it on Built in Buffalo, and we got through like half an hour, and I was like, yeah, guys, my bad. This is pretty boring. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off, and I just nixed it. It was a wrap.
It was ridiculous, dude. We had to cut our stream short, but we went till like 2 a.m, bro.
Yeah. I cut off well before that. I knew better.
How many rounds did you do?
22. Dan dipped after the 5th round.
Yeah, we were 25.
Yeah, I saw that. I was watching y'all.
We were 25, and it was like, that's it.
After the 6th round. So I'm good.
We were sitting there at the last pick in the 25th round, and Masterworks like, this guy thinks he went over on us. No, he's not. Done. This was hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
Because he was messaging us. He was messaging us like, yo, I got 2 picks in a row. Let me get it. It was like, no, we don't get 26 picks. You don't get 26 either. Fuck you.
And so I'll tell you what, though, I'm very happy I ended up getting Jalen Ramsey first overall.
No, it's funny. When you left Dan, guess who your next pick was?
Who?
Was it? Who was it? Gabe Davis.
It was. Man, I should have stuck around.
Bro, you got to. Next time I know, this was my first fantasy draft this season. Next time I know, in the 7th round, if DeAndre Hopkins is there, draft DeAndre Hopkins. Stop bullshitting. Get your receiver who can do something. Because I got DJ Moore, and then I have a bunch of I got an 80 and I got a 79.
My receivers are trash. I'm screwed on that front. So
they're not trash, but they're just average. Everybody's average. I don't have a Diggs. I'm used to having a Diggs, and I don't have a Diggs. I got DJ Moore and then a bunch of average fuckers, and they suck against average corners. So it's next time And when DeAndre
I'm going to
Hopkins,
kill you then because I got Marcus Peters and Xavier Howard on my corners, and I got.
I'm not
Edie
even
Baker.
throwing outside no more. I'm done throwing outside. It's a wrap, bro.
I freaking drafted TJ Watt in the first round, and he's not even a scheme fit, and I had to freaking change his position.
Yeah, there's no fades. There's no.
That's a good pick, TJ.
There's nothing outside. I'm strictly the opposite of Lamar Jackson. Everything is inside the freaking numbers, man. It's rough. You know what?
Well, who you represent? You said the Titans?
No, I'm the Bills.
Oh, you're the Bills. There we go.
Yeah, but I got Trevor Lawrence and I got a good O-line, so I need to go ahead and just use Josh Jacobs and run the freaking ball. I'm an old head, so I should be able to do that, and I know how to do that, so that's fine. I had over 150 yards rushing this game. Stick to the goddamn rush. You got to do what you're good at. I drafted Josh Jacobs.
Run the damn ball.
Run the damn ball.
Well, good luck. Hopefully you represent the Buffalo Bills properly in that franchise, man.
Before we do that, Super Bowl, I got the Eagles, so.
I'm the only one. Everyone's got Eagles but me.
Yeah, I got the Eagles. I'm hoping for Jalen Hurts. I like Jalen Hurts. Solid quarterback. Good rusher, good passer. Good luck to him and the Eagles. Mahomes, I don't have a problem. Like I think the Bills and the Eagles, the Chiefs have a rivalry, but I don't think it's like a hateful thing. Like we get along with Chiefs fans just fine most of the time. There's assholes on both sides, but for the most part, I don't hate them. But I don't see him doing it with Kelsey and Mahomes being hurt and playing, and the Chiefs being more healthy, or the Eagles being more healthy. I think the Eagles will win.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week, man. We appreciate the call as always.
Good game, man.
See you, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, we got our last caller who is a member of the PS5 Madden League, the legendary Muttfields.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up, brother?
What's up, homie?
Nothing. Just I was looking at the franchise league though. Besides TD, what happened? I don't know how they can put up points. I played trash and I somehow put up 18. But Richie, what happened?
Oh, so it was a good. I'll tell you what happened. I'm winning 7-0. He comes back. It's a good grungy first quarter defensive battle. He ties the game at 7-7. And then I get the ball in the second quarter, and then I just started. I'm like, and I'm dominating with Saquon, by the way, on the ground this entire time. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to throw the ball. Nope, shouldn't have done that. Pick six. Next possession, pick six. And then a fumble, and then it all just spiraling. It just kept spiraling. Literally, like my defense was good, and even asking my opponent who I versed, my defense was nice. All the points he scored was from my turnovers, and like it was such a mess. But that won't happen again. I got to start practicing again.
I was playing like how my QB plays in real life, man. So there's nothing I can do with that. My O-line, it's young. I have 2 rookies.
Yeah, my O-line's dogs. Like my run game is elite, but my problem was I had to play catch up, and my receivers are trash. I don't have a tight end. My quarterback's bad, so it's just not good.
Bro, I got Tua. How do you think I feel?
You got Tua.
You were the one that drafted Tua?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Why? You want him? You wanted him?
Yeah, I wanted my quarterback, man.
Bro, this man stole every single jet. He's hoarding all the jets from me. He has Sauce, he has Garrett Wilson, he has Breece Hall, he has Jermaine Johnson. It's ridiculous. He didn't let me get one.
I was looking for Bam Knight. I was looking for him. I'm like, where's Bam?
I want my quarterbacks in the trade.
Bro, you gotta trade me one of them, bro. Like, it's so sad, man.
I'm over here watching our boy LaSalle play right now on Xbox.
Yeah, how's he doing?
What you want for Sauce, bro? What you want for Sauce
right now? But
bro,
he's playing okay.
I'm online right now though because I'm doing something else right now. Just something I'm curious about though because I'm gonna show you. I'm cutting up my game right now. If you can even see it, I'm not sure.
Oh, you're in the game.
Yeah, I'm telling you how God, I did it on YouTube. That's why I was just curious though, like because I remember Master was talking about highlights for from both parties. What was it for both Xbox and PlayStation? Do you want me just to send you guys clips of that though throughout the game or not? Like, what do you want me to do with that?
Just put him in the Discord.
That's why I said I always put it in the Discord because what I'm going to do with the Xbox League is I'm going to post like the best highlights like for the first like 4 or 5 weeks of the season.
Hey, don't clip my games, man.
Why? You don't want me to clip your games, bro?
Wait to week 6. No, wait to week 3 when I
already clipped your game, bro. I made a whole meme out of it.
Wait to week 3 when I beat Dan.
Y'all gotta live stream that.
Oh, we are.
I'll play you though.
The AFC's Roundtable channel. Bills Dolphins will be.
Who's Baltimore?
I just versed him.
Points.
He's a Dolphins fan.
Hey, Mootville, send me Tua, man.
I need that a quarterback.
Send me Sauce. Send me Garrett, bro. Send me one of them.
I got Matt Ryan for you.
Matty, I don't need a choker. I'm good.
Nah, he probably
on
best.
a serious note, man.
Probably
What do I got to give up to get my man Sauce? Because that was my draft strategy. You stole my entire strategy away.
Right now, yo, my next quarterback is Nick Mullins. I'm not right. I'm good.
Bro, let me see. Send me Tua, man. Matt Ryan is better than Mullins.
Yeah, but Tua's better than Matt Ryan. My only problem. Tua's
probably not how you trying to use him.
I'm better with righty than a lefty. I can't really play that. Even when I play Ultimate Team, I can't use a left-hand quarterback.
You guys see this? I don't know if it's gonna fold in. I burnt my hand so hard today, and I've just been suffering this entire time, just like holding this wet paper towel.
That's right, mister. Hey, so hey, send me a package, man. Propose something.
Yeah, bro. Give me Sauce, bro. I'll literally give you all my draft picks. Like, give me Sauce. Like,
I got Sauce right now is my one, and Tua is my only good quarterback. That's it.
Who's your CB2?
Ladarius Sneed. Then I got after you guys sent that, I got was it Emmanuel Mosley? Let me see.
Yeah, I got Jalen Mills. I'll give you Jalen Mills and a bunch of picks and any other player for Sauce.
Didn't you say though you need a receiver more though than a corner?
Yeah, for sure. But
hey, bro,
I'll take Garrett Wilson, please.
Bro, send me
like
Tua.
This guy stole all of my players, bro.
Send me Tua.
The way I play, I like getting them with the with the hands up. I love getting my rookies, and I like getting my stars. That's why.
Yeah. Well, I picked all old people, and I wish. Is there a way we can redo the draft, guys? Because I freaking hate my team.
No.
Hey, Mootville.
I'm not sitting there for 6 hours again. That was bro. What I'll admit, I streamed it too. That was the most brutal thing I did for the whole 5.5, 6 hours. That was the most brutal thing I ever went through. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was brutal.
Bro, send me Tua in your left guard, and then go on my roster and pick what you want.
My left guard.
You can get Matt Ryan and one of my defensive backs.
I'm stacking up on picks.
All right, well, guys, we're going to be advancing the league tonight on PS5. I'm pretty sure everyone played their game, so we'll see.
Not quick if you want. I'm gonna look quick. The only games that are left are the Raiders and Chargers, Steelers and Bengals, and Chiefs and Cardinals. Those are the only 3 left. Everyone else played.
Wait, what was the first one? The Chargers?
Chargers and Raiders.
All right, Raiders are out.
What happened with him? Not there anymore? He's not playing?
Yeah, not there. I got to kick him.
Cardinals
is out. So who's the other one?
And so is there a way to give somebody a team?
There is.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to go to whoever the commissioner is, whoever made you made the league, so you got to go to members.
I made you guys commissioners as well, Dan and TD. So we're all commissioners.
Right. To make it fair, though, no one can trade them though with the teams that don't have an owner, because then they can just go try and trade for whoever they want to.
Oh, we have a team that doesn't have an owner?
Well, I was just gonna let that just be CPU, and then
what you got to do is when you got to give them whoever plays that team a force win.
Yeah, force win.
What
if they lose to the CPU?
They can't. It's a force win.
Hey, see if no.
Like, what if they just play the game and they lose to the CPU?
The reason why I don't do that in my league is because somebody will rack up a lot of stats.
Hey, Richie,
play the CPU.
Yo,
sell the team, man. Sell it to somebody who want to get in the league, because I don't want nobody else getting a free win over me, man.
All right, well, we have a couple openings. That a team that's already drafted. If you guys want to join, we have a couple of opportunities. Is there anybody on PS5 that's interested? We have the Cardinals and the Raiders, and is there a third one? What's the other ones, Muffiels? I know the Cardinals and Raiders are inactive. What's the other game?
Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, Steelers, Bengals.
Steelers, Bengals.
Y'all got that many teams open?
No. Steelers and Bengals are we only have 2 open. 2 open. Steelers and Bengals, they have to play. My friend is the Chiefs. And then we just have the Cardinals and Raiders open.
And so my buddy's got the Raiders.
What do you mean, Dan? You just told him now?
Yeah. Well, he was the first one that was on the waiting list that reached out. So I'm having him send the gamer tag, and then we can just assign him to it.
All right. DM me, guys. There's one more spot left. You send in the $10 to our PayPal, and then we'll send you the information, and then we'll get you on the Discord if you want to join in and take over the Arizona Cardinals. You get to verse my buddy Jack. He is the Chiefs, and for week 1, so you got to figure that out. So
yeah, I don't want no easy wins, man.
All right.
Yeah, you're the winner right now.
Huh?
You put up a point.
Hey, Marvell, send me Tua in your best left guard, and I'll send you Matt Ryan, and you can pick somebody in the secondary.
My secondary is fine now, though. I like it so far.
Then what's weak?
One thing I might do, though, I might get rid of Devin McCourty because I don't know what it was, though. He should have had at least one pick, though, or at least had a knockout, and he couldn't get it. I don't know why. I don't know because he didn't have abilities on or not. I got to go through that.
Bro, you going to send me Tua.
I need to find a QB then if I need to go quarterback.
Bro, get Matt Ryan, man.
I'm not rocking with Matt Ryan. Maybe back in when the Patriots played them in the Super Bowl, definitely. Not now. Because my other two quarterbacks, like I said, is Nick Mullins and Will, what's it? Graw, I think his name is. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
It's a stampede. It's a stampede. You could have the Cardinals, man.
Oh, we might got someone for the Cardinals. That's good.
Yeah,
all right.
The Cardinals and the Raiders.
So the Phils up.
Stampede, and then Richie, I just sent you my buddy's gamer tag for the Raiders.
So he's got to wait.
Did you give him the info how to join?
Oh, yeah. He is getting off of work at 10. So, yeah, I'll wait.
All right, cool. So, Bill Stampede, can you DM me on Twitter, my man, that you're Bill Stampede? At NYJets_media. DM me on Twitter, and I'll send you all the information. And you can take over the Cardinals, and you got to verse my buddy Jack, who's the Chiefs.
Yo, Richie, are you going on this Darkness retreat right now, yo, with Aaron Rodgers to become our quarterback?
Yeah, I'll be there with him.
I never heard of that stuff, though. Like, I know, like, some people, like, go off on their own, like, away from social media and all that, though, to clear their own head. But I never heard of something like that before. Just in total darkness.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
It's a sensory deprivation retreat. And you're just trapped in your thoughts, and it's definitely not for everybody. I've been on a lot of I've been on retreats, but nothing like that. I'll tell you that.
I think the most recent one you did, though, you shared them on Instagram, whatever, on Twitter, was like some yoga retreat, right?
Yeah, I've been on yoga retreats, but I've never been in a room, darkness for 4 days alone, trapped in my mind. You got to be really advanced to be able to handle your own thoughts like that, man, because I love that interview with Pat McAfee because Pat McAfee's hilarious. He's like, I just put myself in this situation. I'm terrified. Like, me stuck with me? Like, that's freaking
Yeah, that you got me on some real good supplements.
that's freaking hilarious.
Well, 4 nights, my bad.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, man, good luck for the rest of the way in the franchise. We appreciate all the support of the channel, man. All your donations mean a lot to us, bro. So we want to say thank you as always.
Bro, send me Tua, man.
Send me a package. Yo, whoever the heck the Packers are in our league, they'll try getting Jermaine Johnson and Garrett Wilson. No, but
what position you need to get better at?
Really, right tackle and what I want to say, middle linebacker, because Blake Martinez got rods of a pick, though, for me when I played the Broncos. I got rods of a pick.
What's the rating for your middle linebacker?
74, and my right tackle is Kelvin Beachum, 73. He was like the last one there, so I like to screw it. I'll take him.
Yo,
every other tackle I wanted was gone.
Bill Stampede. Bill Stampede, if you're watching still, please DM me on Twitter, and so you can join the league, man.
Thank you for the donation as well.
Yeah, man, and you're good. You're in the league. I mean, this is your money you spent for the entry.
Oh, yeah, that though. One thing I'm curious about. I tried to sign up though for Prize Picks though using the promo code. When I went to put my my debit card so this way I can use it. It kept saying though like I can't use like my MasterCard or something. Is that what I have? I don't know if Prize Picks uses that or not. But then I tried using PayPal though, and it was just being a pain in the ass. I don't know why.
So PayPal is being like PayPal works.
It's being a little bit of a pain because when I typed in my card though, even though I have it already on file for it, it just kept saying it was like undefined or something like that.
Your MasterCard probably has an issue. Maybe send money to your PayPal and then go through it that way. Maybe
I have money on my PayPal. That's the thing. So I don't know why. And whenever I use my PayPal, though, it comes directly out of my account.
Maybe call them and do a manual payment.
That's true. I can try that.
Hey, Motville's, last thing before you go, bro. I got Dante Hightower at middle linebacker.
Dante Hightower?
He better than both of your guys. I can see you. Matt Ryan, Dante Hightower. You give me Tua in your left guard.
I don't know who the heck my left guard is. Honestly.
Bro, I'm sure it's better than mine.
Best one available. That was it. I don't know who
bro, you know what? You can send me Tua in a bum. I don't even care.
That's one thing I'll say, though. Besides Tua, I have no Dolphin players.
I need a Dolphin player.
I tried to.
I got DJ Reed. I got Quan Alexander. I got Michael Carter II.
Hey, Richie, we trying to work a deal over here, Richie.
Bro, this man stole all of my Jets players. I've been trying to steal Sauce from him the whole time. He doesn't even give me a chance.
I was about to say, you got all the guys that are at least 30 plus though from the Jets. I was surprised
because you stole everybody. What do you expect from me?
I know you were mad at me. I saw Michael Carter out there. I'm like, is Richie gonna take him? I'm saying to myself, is he gonna take Michael Carter?
Who, the running back?
Yeah, he was out there though during the draft.
I know. I had Saquon, so I didn't want to, and I had so many holes everywhere.
That's true.
Where do you go to do a trade?
You go to Trade Factory. What do they call that?
Nah, you go to manager. Go down to Trade Center.
Trade Center is what it's called.
Yeah, you go to manual trade, then you go to whatever team you want.
What is it under home, league, options?
You go to home where it says like manage staff.
That's the Twitter, Mills Stampede. That's the Twitter.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's under Trade Center.
Right. And then you go to manual trade to do it yourself.
And what's your team?
Seattle.
All right, I'm gonna send something through.
I know you don't like that though.
Yo, give me Aaron Donald, TD. I need a defensive tackle.
What you sending?
I'll give you my I don't know.
4 first-round picks.
Give you my future draft. I'm going all in this year, baby. All right, man. We're gonna wrap up the show here, man. Muttfields, thank you for joining as always. Good luck for the rest of the way on your
always
franchise. We'll see you next week. All right.
Hey, Richie, week 17. I'm waiting for you.
I'll see you then, man. Hopefully, I'm in the playoff hunt by then.
See you, man. That's why I got 500.
So, Bill Stampede, my Twitter is this at NYJets_media. And then I'll get you all that information. So that's going to wrap up the show, guys. We still have a lot of plans this offseason. Madden content, of course. We do still want to go live once a week, a little bit after the Super Bowl. We are going to take a couple weeks off eventually, but we do want to keep giving you guys the best content possible throughout the offseason. We appreciate you guys sticking with us and hitting that thumbs up button, showing all your friends, sending in all the donations. Really helps out the channel a ton. You guys have no idea. So to the Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, and of course the Jets fans watching and any other NFL fan base, we greatly appreciate that. Anybody have anything else to chime in before we finish off the show?
Yeah, I'm about to go stream some Harry Potter. So if you want to watch some Harry Potter and get busy, you know what I'm saying? Come to my channel later tonight.
Is it that good?
His time zone in New Zealand to get it early.
It's that good.
All right. Well, you guys know where to go for the Hogwarts Legacy content. Master at work.
All right, y'all.
All right. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Thank you, guys.
Later.